Who is it for the end over? You just feel God from this over.
Hobson should be very proud. Basically, subsidiary of rap when he started to break out, filled with mostly white kids who have decided that rap music is not rap when he started to. Hobson should be
so many years now you're there.
I myself used to be a part of this community a good handful of years back, but I have since found some self-awareness and shame, and it looks like Hobson has too for the most part. He's pretty much transitioned fully into a more trap sound, and has mostly stopped taking shots at rappers that he deems to be in the Matrix or whatever the fuck kind of hippy-dippy shit he says. Sadly, the kids he inspired did not necessarily all grow up with him. Nowadays, those kids are gravitating toward these YouTube rappers like Dax, Tom McDonald, and our subject for the evening, Crypt. Crypt is a rapper that's found success with his fast flows and preachy messages, and at least to his fan base, he's pretty well respected and feared as a rapper that can bar you up. But how does one earn a reputation like this? By being mildly competent, that is how.
Fast flows just because he has fast flows.
The beginning of Crypt's YouTube career actually had nothing to do with rap music. He was actually originally a Call of Duty YouTuber. He was obviously very inspired by YouTube group FaZe Clan. I say this because he created his own great value version he called Rage Clan.
His great value version.
Rage Crypt. And that would be only the first time he'd be with a great value FaZe group. He would later also be known as Solar Crypt, Nero Crypt, Silver Crypt, and Myth Crypt, which is too many. His first big chunk of videos had nothing to do with rap at all. The only thing he had to do with music was an instrumental rock band called The Rundown that he had formed with his brother, but even then the project was quickly abandoned. His first brush with rap music would be in 2015 with the release of a FaZe Clan rap song called FaZe Boys Rollin'. He posted the track on YouTube and immediately sent the link to all of his friends on Xbox Live, and from what I understand, it ended up doing pretty well in contrast to his Call of Duty uploads, which were only pulling like 50 to 100 views apiece. Well enough that he ended up writing a sequel a month later called FaZe House.
50 to 100 videos. Damn, this guy knows how to market himself.
Changing groups.
He knows how to promote himself on other platforms, bro.
Release another track. This time it was a diss to a YouTuber I've never heard of called Kiwis. Crypt had seen someone else had dissed him, and I guess he wanted some of that.
Was that the pedophile YouTuber?
Diss track. And then Kiwis, which I hate that I have to say.
No, that was Red Kiwis.
Shot him up from 200-ish
what the fuck?
to over 1,000. This was pretty much the moment that Crypt got proverbial cartoon dollar signs in his eyes. And
what the hell is that though? Is that his OBS on the side? That guy's OBS looks like BS.
And he reacted to it on his channel. And that got me my first push. I went from, 100, 200 subscribers up to 1,000. And I was like, oh shit, this gets me noticed. Diss tracks on people gets me noticed.
I remember that beat.
I had that mindset, and I started fucking making diss tracks on everybody, man.
And that he did. He dissed a fuck ton of people for about a year straight until he eased off the gas around.
Yeah, he did a Zoe Burger diss track because he has no like originality at all.
17. By that point, he had been doing covers of rap songs at 150% speed and making installments into the beloved franchise epic rap battles of Call of Duty. So he didn't really need the diss tracks to satisfy his undying hunger for attention anymore. Wasn't real long after that he dropped Everything Wrong with MGK's Rap Devil, which was basically just a CinemaSins ripoff video, and he got 1 million views.
It was a CinemaSins ripoff video. Isn't We Made a Video a ripoff of like fucking that guy Wavy Web Search? That's why he commented on your fucking videos.
Within 24 hours, and then went from 20,000 some subscribers.
I thought Flow Through's just a ripoff of fucking awesome video games.
How shameless he can be for some views. By this point, Rage Crypt was long forgotten, and he was fully on the wave of being a rapper that does.
I like how he said shameless for views. Like Nick, you're not one of Nick. You're not one of those. You're telling me you're not one of them?
Okay, let's talk about some raps. If you don't speak English, Crypt is a pretty dope rapper, but if you do, then he's got a lot to learn. His flow
That was like one of the worst jokes ever.
speed are at times impressive, but his lyrics offer absolutely fucking nothing. I listened through his whole album, poorly titled Tales from the Crypt, in its entirety, and it was a pretty grueling task. The entire thing sounded like he heard Kamikaze and said, I want to make that, but he didn't actually have anyone to be mad at, so it's just a guy screaming about internet trolls that call him fat for like a straight hour. And when he's not doing that, he's hitting you with tracks screaming about his girlfriend in the most uninteresting, drawn-out breakup narrative I've ever heard in my life. Then he's got like a metal rap track that totally clashes with the rest of the songs. Then he's got a track called Bad Habit where he says, you guessed it, I'm back at it like a bad habit, which is the most overused line in rap history, I'm pretty sure, and also, this is his debut. Then he closes the album with I'm Not Okay, which has him dramatically wailing, someone take this all away. And as to talking about how he knows he doesn't say anything really when he raps, like, alright, dope, I'm glad we're on the same page, but that doesn't make it okay for you to do that. Apparently he had a different album planned to drop in 2017, but I can't find anything about it at all except for a single track he uploaded to YouTube promoting it that had the description say, this song basically talks about how I'm not who people think I am, which is pretty much what he's shouting at you on Tales from the Crypt the entire time, so he clearly hasn't moved forward lyrically. Outside of the album cuts, he's got shit like Eulogy, which is a diss to Dax, another slightly more respected YouTube rapper.
Apologize, nigga. I got you, bro. Apologize, nigga. Say sorry, nigga. My bad for the Say sorry, nigga. Alright, bet. I got you.
And he pulled out all the stops making terrible decisions for this one, starting with its incredibly generic title and ending somewhere around inviting his entire blindingly white-ass family to show up and look awkward. The whole track, he's just reaching and justifying his own actions. These are some lines from the track.
Said he was praying for my family when my grandmother died. Posted in my comments 2 weeks after her soul with the fly. Acting like it's a sacred grace in the public eye. But they say shit to me, had my number the entire time.
Which he paints this picture like Dax never acknowledged the passing of his grandmother, but he just said that he commented and said he was praying for his family. I don't know what kind of friendship Crypt had with Dax before this, but 95% of my friends, especially rapper friends, would not call me if my grandmother died. He quickly follows up that line with,
Funny how I'm the fat man return to one full of himself.
which for one, that is awful, and for two, this man cannot help himself from mentioning his weight as much as possible. And I know for a fact he only
That has to be one of the cringiest music videos ever, though.
to death before anyone else can use it against him, and it just screams insecure to me. Especially
Insecure rapper.
who really isn't that fat.
Don't be an insecure rapper. That's the worst type of
Moving on from
rapper.
that, we have The Devil Went Down to Hip Hop, and I don't know where to begin with this one. I don't know how you could be a shameless Crypt fan after knowing this shit exists, but power to him, I guess. The Devil Went Down to Hip Hop is a song about the devil, played by Vin J, getting in a rap
Vin J, who's an actually good rapper compared to Crypt.
And as you can imagine, this is not good. Here is an excerpt from beloved rap classic The Devil Went Down to Hip Hop. Get you a coat because my flow is polar. Spit it so cold that hell itself done froze over. Like an unplugged toaster, you ain't got no heat. The last time you battled a god, you spent eternity up in a hellhole. No bars like a cell phone. That was owned by a broke hoe who can't pay those fees. Now you're battling me. The matter and
That's like the worst lyrics ever. It's like when Rakim said, yeah, you could chain bars together. Rakim was like, yeah, but not that way. Don't chain bars together that way.
see. With those initials
And that type of
stand
fashion.
for mission complete. Jesus Christ. He's got another older song too, where it's like a hip hop track about him killing a guy for cucking him. I thought that was worth
That's the funniest song ever.
track.
It's an Alfred Hitchcock type track where he kills a guy for cucking him. People need better song ideas. Or like, people need better song ideas.
Killing a guy.
How I never got laid in high school and I'm gonna make that the song.
Besides all the cuts from
Oh fuck, I'm not dissing a specific artist in particular. I'm not.
the Godzilla remix that he decided to upload to Spotify, which is very not legal. Just goes to show this man really does not understand how this business works.
And that's why Crypt, I'll still say this, Crypt loses all of my respect for like downloading. I'll still say this, Crypt loses all of my fucking respect for downloading a fucking beat. Bro, for downloading a beat.
Not legal. Just goes to show this man really does not understand how this
It goes to show how this guy literally does not know anything about hip-hop, and someone that's literally younger than him knows more shit about hip-hop than him. I'm literally younger than this Crypt motherfucker, yet I know more about hip-hop in the industry than this guy. Holy hell. Oh my god, we almost have 47 temples.
As of recent, he's put out a collab album I didn't feel like listening to, and is mostly just doing reaction videos, and I can only assume it's because those are bringing in the views the most right now, and it's clear he values views the most. Also, he has a podcast where it's required that they
This guy values views the most, for no reason at all.
I hope that makes you as angry as it does me, because I am furious.
This guy's like a really bad logic.
Script is not awful, but he is bad. His capabilities with speed and some of his rhyme schemes are legitimately impressive, but most, if not all of his punches are corny and overbearing, and it's just generic white guy rap.
It's just generic white guy rap, yeah.
Which is fun to listen to if you into rap in fucking 2015, but for the rest of us, it's the musical equivalent of watching paint dry. I didn't mention probably the most infamous Crypt video, Death to Mumble Rap, because I assume most everybody's probably heard it and made fun of it by now, but I'd be lying if I said that wasn't one of the main reasons I made this video. If Crypt would get off his fucking soapbox, he wouldn't bother me, but a dude who just got into rap a few years ago because of Hobson is not suddenly an authority on this shit just because he can rap fast.
Hi, I'm Crypt, and this is 10 things you don't know about Crypt. Number 6. I don't actually like rap music. Right around this time that I heard Illmind of Hobson File, listening to that got me so inspired that I wanted to make rap music. I understand that yes, there's some black oppression in America. I understand there's also gay oppression in America. There's white oppression in America too. There's oppression everywhere in America. So stop singling yourself out.
I know I do a lot of fucking gatekeeping on this channel, but at least I try to educate myself on the shit that I'm gatekeeping. Rap music did not suddenly wake up and become unresponsible. Some of the biggest acts in the entire genre talked about drug use, gun violence, and pricey shit. Arguably, the biggest influence of all time to these dumb fuck idiots that can't stand mumble rap is Eminem, who had an anthropomorphic Vicodin on the disc of his debut album. Are you motherfuckers gonna tell me that you're gonna stop listening to My Name Is? No, you are not. So shut the fuck up and get off of your soapbox. Nobody that's not a dipshit is trying lean just because Lil Pump said he did it once. And anyone that is trying lean because Lil Pump did it once is a dipshit, and they were never going to be saved by your annoying preachy fucking raps. Please stop. But I'm not about to sit here and tell you that Crypt is unredeemable. Hobson has more or less grown up from the Illuminati paranoid woman-hating gentleman he once was, and I believe that Crypt can do the same. He's in his early 20s now, so it's entirely possible that he can rise up between now and 30 and bring something worthwhile to the table. It just amazes me that a guy who didn't like rap and was just a Call of Duty YouTuber like 4 years ago could shoot to the forefront of the internet rap community merely by catering directly to these white kids that only listen to Eminem and Hobson. But hey, at least he's not Tom McDonald, I will give him that.
Yeah, if Shay Carl, Crypt is basically if Shay Carl was a rapper.
I'm doing a best I'm doing a best
I'm gonna go poo. Oh my god, Portal?
Hobson should be very proud. He basically launched a whole new subsidiary of rap when he started to break out, filled with mostly white kids who have decided that rap music is not responsible enough and that real rap is dead. I myself used to be a part of this community a good handful of years back, but I have since found some self-awareness and shame, and it looks like Hobson has too for the most part. He's pretty much transitioned fully into a more trap sound, and has mostly stopped taking shots at rappers that he deems to be in the Matrix or whatever the fuck kind of hippy-dippy shit he says. Sadly, the kids he inspired did not necessarily all grow up with him. Nowadays, those kids are gravitating toward these YouTube rappers like Dax, Tom McDonald, and our subject for the evening, Crypt. Crypt is a rapper that's found success with his fast flows and preachy messages.
Hey, how's Lou and they be doing with the Jelly Roll?
I don't know, man. That nigga H-Stat was hungry one day. That nigga was like, hey, man, hey, come out for the rap down your rap shit, man. I'm gonna call you Jelly Roll. I'm fucking hungry, man. I want a motherfucker do a verse and eat you later. That nigga down. Fuck you, Jelly Roll. That's what I'm talking about. That nigga fucking David Cake, man. Fucking David Cake.
He went to the pastry, man. Got your name from the pastry, dog. You want a boy, now you got it, fuck boy.
This ain't no boy, man. It's a bastard. Fuck these Georgia boys. Keep it real. Man, how you fight? A nigga beefing, his entourage broke his shit. And then
but he said, but he said we can't come to Tennessee, though.
Well, we come to town. I go share with Chris Johnson rushing 2,000 yards. Fuck yeah. I go the fuck I want. On deck, like best believe. Choppers on deck, you know what time. I don't give a fuck about none of that talk shit, nigga. You bring your ass to fucking Georgia and let it be known, nigga. I'll show your motherfucking ass for real, though. I don't go outside, for real. Nigga, I go the fuck I want. Nigga, I be in Tennessee, nigga. I might not be with the faggots you be with, nigga, but I be out there. Fuck that, nigga. I go the fuck I want. Kiss my ass.
Talk about we ain't got no pass to Tennessee, man. Fuck y'all fake ass motherfuckers, man. Like, we gonna go to Tennessee and film some shit just so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna make this shit no motherfucker like Georgia, Tennessee shit. Y'all know the fuck y'all is, man.
Got that Debbie Power dead. I got it. Power I got a whole box there. Got something for your ass. Got something for your ass, Jelly. I got what you gonna get your head popped. Man, that motherfucker went to jail and got fucked and got mad because when he got out, his spot was took. Fuck you, nigga. Suck my dick, Jelly Roll. That nigga got that roll somebody jelly in jail. The case. That nigga got Thru roll up, Jelly Roll, honey boys. They got donut guy dude. Who the fuck is these niggas, man? Fucking snack cake pie ass niggas, man.
His whole motherfucking squad, they ain't got no
That nigga home and that nigga said, bitch, you a snack. Come here, Jelly Roll, man. Goddamn swish pie cake dude. Fucking gay ass entourage ass niggas.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that nigga, when he get thirsty, niggas look at him, bring your ass over here, Gatorade, boy. Bring your ass over here, Kool-Aid guy.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie swirl, dude.
Fuck y'all motherfuckers.
Nigga, we wild and nigga, we have fun doing this shit, nigga. Everybody still get paid, nigga. Man, we ain't gotta have no job, no none of that. Nigga, we staying out the chain game, man. We don't fuck little boys, man. Get the fuck out of here. Coming to you live from the motherfucking studio, nigga. It's BW fucking B. Black white boys, nigga. We in this motherfucker, nigga. BWB, son. You know what I'm saying, nigga? We get it in, nigga. We know how to connect, nigga. Click up together, make money. BWB for life, nigga. Bees up, motherfucker. Bees up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, check this out, man. Hey, do me a favor, man. Shut that door. Check this out, man. I've been, I seen your video, you little bitch. Boy, you a comedian, man. I don't know why you ever try to rap with your whack ass, man. You might be a comedian and not sound like another comedian. You sure sound like another rapper. This dude's funny. This is funny, man. I try not to get involved in this type of shit, but there's too much much of a hoe that time's by. Is she right there, love? First of all, Kaz, you kept calling me Kaz, you're not 40 like. Motherfucker, you ain't no crick, man. Quit cussing people to death in all your videos. Just a suburban white boy that wanted to take some gang slang so bad he just started cussing people. But we don't, look here, man. It is obvious we not the same type person, but me and you, we're just not the same. We got different backgrounds. Look here, dog. I'm not trying to make a living off the fact I just got out of prison. I went to prison because of the shit I was doing to make a living. See, there's a difference. White boys like you catch assault cases and get all over the camera like, yep, just did 20 days for domestic dispute. Going hard in the pain. Gangsta, cuz. White boys like me get stuck on some real fucked up time for some bullshit, man. For keeping it real, man. And look, what kind of a hoe are you, bro? Look at your video, man. You gonna kill me, you gonna whoop me, you gonna beat me to death. And then you turn right back around like, but if you want to call me though, it's okay. You know, I thought we was in the same squad. I was waiting on a didn't we share a special moment jelly type thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't played up together. Bitch, I'm not gonna call you. If you want to talk about it, you gonna call. And you talk that gangster shit, bitch gonna want to call you. The bitch gonna call you in the first place. What is you talking about? And quit using that name. That don't get you a pass, boy. Your daddy threw away them 30 grand. Pistol on. We didn't know. I'm getting hot off your name. Didn't nobody know who the fuck you was. Your daddy gave stacked them 80 grand. You fucking daddy, boy. You fucking pansy. Bitch, you're not like me, bro. I can't leave the county, but oh my grandmama's eyesight. I'm good. I'd be at your crib. Yeah, I wouldn't even know I'm doing no gangster shit. I would be sitting in your front yard in a pair of Speedos, drinking a little fucking iced tea with the umbrella hanging out in front. Just hanging out, saying how to all this favor. I couldn't fight you on the street. I'd be so excited to be on such a nice street, I wouldn't know what to do. It would shock me. I'd be unfazed right now. I wouldn't know what to say. I've never been in houses that nice. You feel me? I'm just from the neighborhood, bro. Man, I'm sorry, man. This rap shit was not my dream, bro. You told me ass stack about you, I did. And he really didn't have shit to say. Except for the fact that he kind of fucked with you and you gave him some money. Ass stack about me, bro. See those 30 grand your daddy gave him? They didn't buy you the pass. Feel me? And you made it look like you did him a favor. You did him a favor. Because your daddy threw away 30 grand. Look here, dog. I never tried to get in a Stack fan base. Ever. As long as I've been around me and Stack had a relationship outside that music shit. We got 3 songs together by fucking Blue. I tell you what, you want to ask Stack about 30 grand, ask him about when he hit that lick with him 30 and I slept on his couch with the chopper. Your daddy threw away 30 grand when he threw his son away? When we was out here shooting at people, we ain't see you, bitch. You're not original CWB. You ain't even fucking close. The real CWB, the originals, crazy white boys don't even respect you or accept you, man. People need to start checking their history, man. Nashville is the motherfucking place this shit started at. Just like California is the cricket. Just like Chicago is the GD. Nashville is the white trash. We started this shit. We was the original crazy white boys. We was. You feel me? My folk was the original crazy white boys. The group. It wasn't a movement, everybody would get tattooed on them. It was a group. You disrespected, cuz. Tired of that, man. I'm trying to let you slide, but look here, dude. You can leave the camp. And you know what mine is. All right, son. Please, come see me. It's okay. It's whatever you want to do.
Lord, in any way, because I don't like these motherfuckers. This whole world is fucked up, and I'm a product of this fucked up world. I need help. These boys they need some kind of bliss. It's true, cause they want to hurt themselves or you too. Step to break like they say somebody. Wake them from this dream.
Looking for more women to torture. Welcome to the cutest girl in Charlie Horse. Sorry, Portia, but what's Ellen DeGeneres? Have that I go? Are you telling me tenderness? Well, I can be as gentle and as smooth as a gentleman. Give me my Benadryl inhaler and 2 Synodrin, and I'll invite Sarah Palin up to dinner then. Nail her,
30 million cookies per second. Yes.